What if your ability to build lean muscle, burn stubborn fat, and feel more energized had less to do with how hard you train and more to do with what you eat at exactly 8 p.m.? What if the difference between up groggy or powerful was determined by a single late evening decision? This is not a theory. It is a biological reality. And today, you're going to learn how to make it work for you. Growth hormone, one of the most potent drivers of human performance and recovery, is not just triggered in the gym. It is produced and released during sleep, governed by a precise set of nutritional, neurological, and environmental signals. Miss one of these signals, and you miss your body's nightly opportunity for renewal. This episode is about more than food. It is about reclaiming your body's potential. Backed by neuroscience and grounded in practical steps, you are about to discover a science-backed ritual that can change the trajectory of your health. All it takes is a plate of the right nutrients at the right time, and that time is 8 p.m. Growth hormone, NGH, also known as human growth hormone, HGH, is far more than a substance for athletes or bodybuilders. It is a fundamental hormone responsible for muscle development, cellular regeneration, fat metabolism, and even brain function. It is secreted in pulses throughout the day. But the most powerful surge happens during deep sleep. The GHH works like a repair crew that comes in while you rest. It travels through your bloodstream, triggering tissue recovery, collagen synthesis, fat breakdown, and improved cognitive performance. When GH levels are optimized, your body heals faster, burns fat more efficiently, and maintains lean muscle even during aging. Unfortunately, as we age or adopt unhealthy habits, GH secretion can slow down dramatically. Lifestyle choices, nutrient intake, and sleep hygiene all play significant roles in either stimulating or suppressing this vital hormone. The good news, you can take specific actions starting tonight to reignite your body's natural growth hormone release. Timing is not just important. It is everything when it comes to hormone regulation. At around 8 p.m., your body begins preparing for the most important biological phase of the day, sleep. And what you eat during this time can either support or suppress your endocrine system's natural rhythm. Eating a GH-optimized meal at 8 p.m. serves two purposes. It primes your pituitary gland to release growth hormone and ensures your body has the amino acids and micronutrients necessary for nighttime recovery. Too early, and the nutrients are metabolized before sleep. Too late, and digestion interferes with deep sleep cycles. Consistency is crucial. Creating a stable evening ritual signals your brain and hormonal system to operate on a schedule. This synchronization improves not only growth hormone secretion, but also melatonin release, cortisol reduction, and sleep depth, all critical components of body-wide recovery. Most growth hormone release happens in the first two stages of deep sleep, which typically occur within the first 3 hours of your nightly rest. This is known as slow-wave sleep, and it is during this time that your body rebuilds and resets. GH is released in pulses controlled by the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland. When you enter deep sleep, the brain sends a signal to the pituitary to release GH into the bloodstream. This hormone then travels to your tissues, where it activates processes like muscle recovery, lipolysis, fat breakdown, and cellular regeneration. In children, it supports physical growth. In adults, it maintains optimal body composition and performance. Missing this window, due to poor sleep, late meals, or stress, can blunt GH secretion and leave your body in a suboptimal recovery state. To maximize your nightly GH surge, the goal is to enter deep sleep quickly and stay there long enough for the hormonal cascade to do its job. The release of GH is controlled by a fascinating brain circuit that begins in the hypothalamus, a region responsible for hormonal regulation and circadian rhythm. The hypothalamus sends out growth hormone-releasing hormone GHRH, which stimulates the pituitary gland to produce and release GH into the bloodstream. However, this system is tightly regulated. The hypothalamus also produces somatostatin, a hormone that inhibits GH release. These two hormones, GRH and somatostatin, act like the gas and brake pedals of your hormonal system. Whether your pituitary releases GH or not depends on the balance of these opposing signals. This balance is influenced by sleep quality, stress levels, nutrient intake, and even light exposure. Understanding this mechanism is essential because it proves your body listens and responds to what you do. But from your kitchen, your behaviors directly influence whether your brain hits the gas or the brake on growth hormone. 3 amino acids have shown remarkable effectiveness in supporting growth hormone release: glycine, arginine, and glutamine. Each plays a distinct but complementary role in priming the body for anabolic recovery. Glycine is a neurotransmitter that improves sleep depth and quality. When taken before bed, it promotes relaxation and enhances slow-wave sleep, the very stage where GH is released. Arginine, on the other hand, stimulates G release directly by suppressing somatostatin, but from your kitchen, removing the inhibitory signal from the hypothalamus. Glutamine, though often overlooked, supports cellular recovery and boosts GH by improving gut health and reducing cortisol. A G antagonist, when combined in an evening meal from your kitchen, these amino acids become a powerful tool for enhancing your nightly hormone production. Certain foods can severely limit your ability to produce GH. High sugar meals, alcohol, and heavy fats eaten too close to bedtime interfere with sleep architecture and raise blood glucose levels, both of which inhibit the GH surge that should happen during deep sleep. Sugar increases insulin, which competes with GH and blunts its secretion. Alcohol disrupts REM and slow-wave sleep, preventing the deep rest needed for GH pulses. Processed fats delay digestion, forcing the body to focus on metabolism rather than repair during the night. To optimize your internal environment, eliminate refined sugars, skip the wine or beer in the evening, and avoid eating large, heavy meals after 8 p.m. These small dietary shifts will protect your natural hormone rhythm and create a clear path for GH to work. Your 8 p.m. meal should be simple, digestible, and packed with GH-supportive nutrients. A winning formula includes lean protein for amino acids, complex carbs to promote serotonin and melatonin, and targeted supplementation with glycine, arginine, or glutamine if needed. Example: grilled turkey breast, rich in tryptophan and arginine. Eat a small serving of sweet potato or quinoa C complex carbs, steamed broccolis detox support, and a cup of warm chamomile tea with glycine powder. This combination supports digestion, neurotransmitter balance, and hormonal recovery. Consistency in your evening nutrition sends a clear signal to your brain: it is time to recover, rebuild, and rise stronger tomorrow. Treat your 8 p.m. meal like a performance-enhancing ritual, because it is. Your physical environment matters. Light, temperature, and noise all influence sleep depth and, by extension, GH release. Darkness triggers melatonin, which supports GH production. A cool room temperature around 605 GF or 18 EG/C promotes deeper sleep cycles. Silence or soothing sounds reduce nighttime arousals. Remove electronic screens at least 1 hour before bed. Blue light disrupts melatonin production, delaying sleep onset and reducing time spent in slow-wave sleep. Use blackout curtains, eye masks, or amber-tinted glasses in the evening to reduce visual stimulation. A nightly routine, including reading, stretching, or meditation, can further calm the nervous system and set the stage for hormonal recovery. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for rest, not stimulation. Protect it with the same discipline you apply to your training. 2 minerals stand out in their support of GH and deep sleep: magnesium and zinc. Magnesium calms the nervous system, reduces cortisol, and supports muscle relaxation. Zinc plays a critical role in hormone synthesis and pituitary gland function. Supplementing with magnesium glycinate or magnesium threonate in the evening can promote faster sleep onset and higher sleep quality. Zinc picolinate or citrate is effective in ensuring the body has the raw materials to produce GH. These are safe, well tolerated, and highly effective when taken 30 to 60 minutes before bed. But additionally, glycine can be taken in supplemental form if not consumed through food. Combining 3 grams of glycine, magnesium, but from your kitchen, and zinc creates a synergistic effect that not only promotes better sleep, but also primes the body for elevated GH production during the night. To harness your body's natural ability to produce growth hormone, follow this simple 10-step protocol starting tonight. 1. Eat your last meal at 8 p.m. sharp. 2. Focus on GH-boosting foods, lean protein, complex carbs, cruciferous vegetables. 3. Avoid sugar, alcohol, and heavy fats after sunset. 4. Supplement with glycine 3G, magnesium 200-400 mg, and zinc 15-30 mg. 5. Turn off screens and bright lights by 9 p.m. 6. Keep your bedroom cool and completely dark. 7. Use blackout curtains or eye masks. 8. Establish a nightly wind-down routine, reading, breath work, or stretching. 9. Go to bed at the same time each night, aiming for before 10 p.m. 10. Wake up without an alarm if possible, allowing your body to complete its full sleep cycles. Executing this routine consistently will condition your nervous system and hormonal axis to perform optimally night after night. Optimizing growth hormone is not about shortcuts or hacks. It is about working with your biology, not against it. When you commit to this routine, your body begins to shift. You recover faster, think more clearly, sleep more deeply, and burn fat more efficiently, all without stimulants or deprivation. This is not only for athletes or biohackers. From your kitchen, this is for anyone who wants to age powerfully, move confidently, and live with sustained vitality. GH optimization is one of the most overlooked but transformative areas of health, and it begins with a single decision each evening. So tonight, make that decision: eat to recover, sleep to grow, optimize to thrive. But from your kitchen, your future self is built in the quiet hours of the night, and tonight that construction begins with what you put on your plate at 8 p.m.